you doing today, sir?
Good. How are you? I like your background or your environment.
I'm going to say thank you. I was going to make a joke, but I'm going to jump right into it.
Okay. Okay.
First, I just want to start with how much I enjoyed Sack Lunch Bunch. So just want to say thanks for that.
Thank you. It's always nice to hear.
One of the things I think that's great about the Disney Plus MCU series is you guys can tell these stories that could never exist in a movie. You know, you get to spend more time with each character and you don't have to worry about it taking up 5 minutes of screen time.
Yeah.
Can you sort of talk about the benefits, I guess, like, you know, the ability to tell these kinds of stories that are so different?
Yeah, no, exactly. I think what's compelling about what Marvel or the approach they're taking is, and they were very clear early on, is like, this is very much part of the MCU. So it's the same, they should feel and look like the movies and they can interconnect at any time. So you have that level, but yes, you get to sit in a musical and you get to, again, spend time with these characters and also deliver, I think, a plot line that is not overwhelming the story, because it is, again, to me, Hawkeye, the appeal was the character. That was always the big appeal of the show to me, was his humanity and really just exploring like who he is and the price of what he's done. And so I think being able to look at it that way and not have to service some big overarching plot was great.
How long do you think before the musical in the first episode is a real production?
It will probably take us, it's probably a year of workshopping, and then as soon as they say the word, we're doing it. I don't know. I hope it would be great. It'd be amazing if it did.
Yeah, that musical, it's so good. Fans are gonna fans are gonna very much enjoy it. I am curious though, behind the scenes, what really surprised you about working with Marvel and making this series that you're like completely didn't expect?
I mean, I think you obviously it's a big world and a big machine, and so I think people sort of take that attitude of like, oh, it's a big machine, and you're stepping into it, and that it can be intimidating and overwhelming. But I think, again, the surprise was how collaborative and how much support you get, and yes, it's a big world you're stepping into, and yes, that could be overwhelming, but they kind of really let you focus in on your show and keep your head down and sort of do what's right, what you feel is right for the characters in the story, and like that's ultimately it. And so the bigger intentions and the bigger things of what's going on around you, it's kept at bay for you in some ways, so yeah, I mean, again, it was kind of just the openness to what we were doing, and the philosophy of best idea wins. I mean, that was, I think, it's refreshing. And also, Kevin Feige is the, it's his world, and Trinh and Trinh. So you have a quite small sort of group of brains as well that you're going to, and that have such a deep fandom for this world. That's the thing. They're really passionate fans. That's the number one takeaway that you get as well. It's not anything other than just enjoying this world.
I know you can't reveal too much, but what are you most excited for fans to actually see in the series?
Most excited. I mean, again, it's the joy of these series is that each episode, I think, has a different layer that it adds and a different aspect. But yeah, again, they're human characters, and I, we sort of, I came in and tried to sort of, keep that philosophy throughout, and the way we tell the story and the way we approach the action, was to look at it again more from a character point of view. And so, I think, again, to me, it's Marvel, so it has all the scale you want, but yes, again, a good action sequence to me is more about, again, if you can have two characters bickering while, in a car chase, it's more amusing than just, big explosions and what have you. So it's got that texture to it and that lightness throughout, which I don't think you always get to do in these.
Yeah, I already got to stop. I'm just going to say congrats on the first 2 episodes. Can't wait to see the rest. Thank you for your time.
Very much. Thank you.